Hello, hello. Better today, but I guess I'm streaming just for Hunked. Actually using microphone today. I'm not sure which deck I want to play. This is just the hovercore stuff I was on yesterday, but I'm trying to fit in Magnum Day by cutting the second Gem Knight fusion, which is going to make you break more often. You need that fusion. But is it more important than having a good going second win condition? And other than that, I just play this very milk toast of theory build where I do have three slots I should cut for non-engine. They are being used on unicorn and stuff, like Great Sutton Bird. They're not fantastic cards, but they're fun to use. I guess I played it for now and figure out later if I want to change. But if I keep changing builds all the time, then what the fuck do I report to MDM saying I climbed it? Yeah, it is a bit of a crazy hand, but even though it has no poison to Roach. Might just discard the Fenrir since I can summon it from birth. I feel like he actually has Nash. Like he had the trigger before I even summoned the unicorn, I think. He has something and I don't want it to prevent fusion. Desiree is not stopping Fidralvis. Actually, if I make double P, that just stops him using most things. Especially an effect that had like a trigger before I did anything. Surely double P stops that. Okay. And still make Magnum. Fidralvis, okay, sure. He's probably bouncing sequence, which I don't want to see, but sure. Like we already got two cards out of his hand. Hello, Darkstar, how are you? Also, that's very clearly Colton. Migo, hello, Aim. How are you? Okay, what are you bouncing? The unicorn? I'm fucking. What are you dying from? Dark Star doing good. Good to know. Good to know. Don't have normal. Might as well add. There's no reason not to. $6 hours. And like, are you getting closer to finishing it or what? This is the easier level. Is this like some ultra endgame stuff? Okay, sir, first or second? More for post game, but doing it already. Okay, maybe that's why it's so difficult. If the game goes in, that's crazy. I lose coin, the game gets cancelled. Normally it's the other way around. This hand could either be really good or really bad, depending on how match goes. I need to draw into a play. That is a very good play. It's just one, but it could quickly turn into more. What is that? I guess because I keep going first when I have a lot of going first cards. But why do I get so lucky on this deck? On this build specifically? Fusion deployment. Okay. Wait, why am I toggled off? These are some old school cards. Yeah, I think Branded Fusion. Oh no. I wanted to Ash Branded Fusion. That back shots. Well, I cannot Ash this one. Orchid Cows. This is very scary and very scuffed. I could potentially Ash and pray that he just doesn't have another tier card. But Kratija alone is going to send Kid Cows. So he's always getting the mill 5. I mean, it looks like an interesting build for sure. I have no idea what to expect from the mills. He cannot synchro, cannot link. Can make Granguignol. I don't know what we are watching. I really thought he would use Cartesia to fuse the Kit Cows. I guess not. Why is there a Keeper of Dragon Magic? This started with fusion deployment for Cartesia. And then Keeper to search instant fusion to make Kit Cows. Then Branded Fusion. Oh no. I should have seen that coming. I guess we're just playing. This is the new Branded tier with instant fusion for Kit Cows. If I looked at this screenshot and was asked what all this is, I would say go with what. Understandable. This is the guy with Lemon too, actually. How are you doing, Ember? Your hand too? Oh, come on, it's just tier and tier cards. These are all standard in tier. Fenrir is far more standard than I respect it being. If you open Fenrir, one Scream, one Hand Trap, you can play the game even though you didn't open any card that should give you a play. Good players are the cookers, true. Oh no, there's a continuous spell. Bust, sure. Okay. Starting out of the hands. I'm the streamer cherry but had to win 2 games Shadowverse quest. How long did that take you? Hello Toad, how are you? Welcome in. One victory per hour. Ouch. Why Albavena? Are you like just emptying space? And I guess getting another fusion in rotation. Trying new list? Well, I would ask you what you were trying, but I don't really understand Shadowverse by now, it's been too long. I mean, they got almost everything. I don't know if they have a way to send Kit Cows to the graveyard. Crystal Mat. Nice. Storm Swap. Oh, right, the instant fusion itself pops the kit. And he got nothing aside follow-up. Okay, I guess I have Kashtira cards, they make the game mostly linear. Or do they? I kind of want to skip the unicorn, because Fenrir is the actual his option. Like Fenrir can get rid right away of Spam. And nice trick. After the midnight incident broke my streak. I see, I see. I had a wait yesterday stream, not the wait the other day. I already regret summoning the unicorn. Who knows? Maybe it just wins the game. Maybe the unicorn impresses. Hello, Yasin. How are you? Wait, XTD. You can't see it as RV, yes. It's like an overflow in programming. But what if I start streaming? I'm on a 3-day streak. That's something, right? What if I start just streaming more consistently? Will you drop the streak? Yeah, I have VODs and I eventually upload them to YouTube. I feel like if I'm streaming, I would want it to be permanently available. Branded in Hatch. I haven't uploaded VODs in a while. They disappear from Twitch pretty quickly. Garden Chimera? That would be too best. That's actually one of my favorite cards and I haven't played it in so long. I'm sure you can figure out a tier build with it. Like King of the Swamp to add polymerization. So it would be nicer if you could do it on opponent turn. Which I guess you can in with Azamina cards. Where music go? It's just very drony music and not too loud. I was playing Chimera, I was using the Pop Pop Chimera fusion. uh, can he add Mercurier? If he has the second copy, I guess. But there's so much interaction I have to go through. I'm so used to seeing this overframe that it took me a moment to process it was coiled. Kind of going all out without those triggers. But I might be left with one with Irkash as a push. This card at the end of the day. True, true. Like, TCG is a crazy concept to me, how expensive pieces of paper can get. You can remove the Tearlaments part of the deck is the same as branded. I don't even understand what that means. Oh, you mean his deck? Yeah, that's very typical of branded tier. Like, you just add one hardness and you call it branded tier. That's very typical. Why even bother with instant fusion? Well, it's mill 5. I can see it being useful in branded. And the instant fusion can chew opponent interactions pretty well. Like, I spent Ash on Kid Cows, I didn't want him to go into tier plays, which apparently he might not even have. I would like to remove Dogma, but there are two. Okay, I guess I get some moves and that's my entire win condition. Człowiek. I would really like to mill Nappy here, but this Wisp only has one Nappy. And I really dislike that to make rank 4, I need to shuffle back Lacrima. I don't think he can whoop me or Jade at the very least. Oh, he hasn't even used it yet. That might have been something I did not notice. What the fuck? I swear I looked at it and it had the checkmark sky. Yes, he already whooped it and I didn't even notice. I can Giga Cope on this, but he's just going to have so much follow-up. It's only the Dogma from this turn, or is there anything else? Yes, he sent the Rinbroom. Branded Fusion. Right. This game is such a disaster. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Slovak is permanent negate that school at the very least. I don't like that he can top deck into Cowed by Orash from that. But I also kind of don't want to use Meta Noise on any of these cards. Meta Noise just has very little text into Branded. I actually... Okay, I can flip this guy down. The reason is that any other one, he might be able to fuse with Cartesia. Wait, why is this one negated? Is it just the icon one we showed on that chain because of printed Rust? CC. I like having the graveyard is trash anyway. Now, not being able to respond from that for that is something I do not appreciate. Yeah, Nephilim isn't saving me here. I think I go next. Music is still too low, no? You work Rhino? Give me Vices of the White. Like level 4 summons itself by summoning a hard monster from the deck. So you can use it on any Vices deck. One Pushman. But I guess the 4 is Meta Noise and Ash Blossom. We do have the out for that. Anything else and I die. I have to turn Kid Cows into Moon. I do not like that. Like I can end on just Meta Noise, but come on, that's not working. I guess Meta Noise is more than Meta Noise, you get Fusion after. I feel like the mill quality on for my current situation would be better even on Hovercourt here. Because if I mill Nepirims there, it's better than milling Castiras here. Here, Poplar, buh. Oh, right, wait, the suggestion that Aim was making. It would be kinda cool, you can mill Suvek and Adi play him, I mean, start your turn 0 play. Or mill Metanoise with it on the graveyard. Okay, here I either end on nothing, or I guess I can play the game. Everything depends on these mills. Holy shit, I actually hit Nepirim. She didn't really get me into much though. It's a rank 4. Have you ever moved with your wife on the line? That is pin worthy, but I cannot pin it from... What's the name? Chatrino. So you can just pin yourself if you want. Pin yourself now. Your wish is my command, my wish. Why do I have 2 brilliant fusions in the graveyard? Holy shit, I'm... Okay, milling again. Hopefully we hit actual interaction like snow. Tyron. We got 2 shufflers. Could be worse. That's a royal man. You mean a king, Migu? What, Odin? Oh, okay. Or a prince? Nah, it's literally just man. Migu, Ember. Man. You have a question. What's the question? I am probably SPing that. I just want to see his next move. I found the 70V emote, but I don't know what to rename it. Okay, that's a pretty bad next move, in my opinion. Hold a moment. I'll look at the 70V link in a bit. Okay, the only reason I'm not using Metanoids right now is that if he activates another Dimension Fissure, I can chain. End of main. Fuck it, I'm going straight into Cavalo. Interesting emote. Wheelchair Squidward. What the hell? Oh, I got Fairy Snow. What the deck that's not meant for this? Hmm. Thinking. What's the must print the deck that we've had in a while? I don't know, I feel like since Jush, even though I kinda hate some of the decks, I feel like all of them require you to be decent at piloting them. There's probably some obvious choices, but right now I can't think of any. Oh, I should have probably gone through Requiem. I can still make Desiree. Tempai Hobby. Okay, that is an actual problem. Sure, you get your turn skip and you get to do anything you want. Oh, never mind. But I hate that Hulk doesn't have the splash art, it's vital. So I literally have Whittle right now. GG. I don't know, I already feel like going back to this. I need to summon a ball. Let's see, is there anything else I want to change here? I'm thinking going with even more engine, cutting this for another dispersion. See if that makes up for the situations where I would need Seraph Knight to unbreak. pretty good hand as long as the opponent doesn't have a Charmy, which I feel like he does. Oh, you named it Tempai? If there's a Maxi and he's holding it, it's kinda bad because he moves the deck out win condition. Okay. Is he just toggled off? I guess if he doesn't respond to Dugares, then he probably doesn't have the out for Brifu. Okay. This is Giga Gas right now. Like, I'm going to have to, because I don't have Seraph Knight, I need to Brifu here, shuffle back the Amethyst and then use Dispersion. He did name that emote Tempai. Okay, need to shuffle back Amethyst. Hello Arthur, how are you? Damn, both my traps are already in graveyard. Every Gem Knight card is out of my deck. I still have to go through Pilgrim and Kid Cows, and there's 19 cards left, and I have an Omni. I would say this is looking quite good. Actually, have too much on my board right now. What the heavy? Okay, let's just go Finsmith. I would prefer exploding instead of playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment. Are you expecting it to be better after Banlist or something? What's making you prefer to explode? No? No. I've been enjoying the current format. I'm in the kind of situation where I have a lot of things to say that I hate about the current format, but that's coming from a place of me enjoying it a lot at the same time and spending too much time, I guess. Well, Lava games aren't getting hit, we're getting better Lava Golem. The 3 Mask of Restrained Arthur is coming. Know what I did today? Not really. What did you do today? Craft a knife? Nope. How do I want to sequence the rest? The sequencing was probably not optimal, but it is what it is. I'm about to be running that Divager for Branded. I don't even know if Divager is going to be that effective into Branded. If you're going first, probably. If you're going second, probably not. Who knows? But I can yap a bit about that when I'm done with this match and not locked in. But basically, you know, on Tier Snake I Pile, I do my Akashi Walk. And that's not even a win condition into Branded. They still have a very real chance of winning when they're going second into my Akashi Walk. Okay, 17 cards left in my deck and I'm milling 11. Alternative is uninstalling and playing another game. Well, taking a break can be good. You don't have to uninstall for that. We have like a trillion interactions. And I'm still going to cry about Fallen Virtual Super Poly cards like that. High Spirit, that's probably Omni. Maybe I should let him High Spirit. He gets to summon Alvas, but I just shuffle whatever he sent. I would really like Sugek for Quem. Oh my god, it's Embubu the Vabu. Okay, I just make Kawaii here, shuffle Quem. Summoning OG Alvas. My Kawaii is going to resolve first. I should have probably hit the Quem with Meta Noise, whatever. Summoning Kit. Not using the Albas. I'm still shuffling it, I guess, why not? She can go into Synchro 8 from here. Can I let him go into Synchro 8? I don't think so. It's not that him going into Synchro 8 is the problem, it's just that I have enough interaction to just choke him down if I use everything. Should have been the other way around, like banish Quem. Don't tell me you hate FNV. I like FNV a lot, but it tends to be very good card against my decks. Because I have way too many effects that are main phase only, and he just gets to pop them on draw step. I think I let him come and then use double P. I hate Ash because it negates my brand that I already corrected it. I don't hate it exactly. It just tends to be strong into my decks. Fire finish. Yep, both Hulkalus and WP are very lucky Royals I had. I've been pretty lucky with getting Royals on decks I like. Then the Albion. Timer running way too short. Oh, I could have used Hulkalus on that. I'm just stressing out with the timer. Well, finish Kotun Synchro. Oh my god, that's very good. A lot of people will say that KTS is the best Kotun art. And like gameplay wise, it's one of the most important cards to the deck. It does everything. It's starter, extender, disruption, extra pushes like dodging hand traps. That card is really the strongest card in the deck. What? I'm going to use Hulk not because I'm afraid of that, just because I don't have anything else more interesting to use her on right now. Cool tube. I should have sent Sharon. To make Kid Cows and get follow-up. Full was YouTube back in the day. D2. Where is the Snake Eye pile? Yeah, so basically, if I'm playing this deck, it's already very stressful to combo under the timer. If I get to Mayakashi, I want to relax and be like, I probably won. But when I'm playing this against Brandas, they have very good, very real chance of winning going second into Mayakashi because they have FNV super power to break your board. They just set it, and they're be going plus from the 9 mils you give him from Pilgrim and Zombie Vampire. So yeah, pretty stressful match. Only 12 interactions. This deck does put over 10 interactions. If you tried Tears Yugal, I have not, and I'm going to be honest. In the year of 2026, I still don't know very well how to beat Yugal. I do like tier builds that use Crossship. Crossship is very good. Like, it's another card that does everything. It can be an extension, can be an inboard piece. Come here and talk about Yubel and KT. I do like KT a lot. Yubel, not really my cup of tea. Cup of coffee, I don't know, what's the expression again? You are my enemy now? Probably let him. He's adding something Val, but at least it triggers draw and I can still Ash. Oh, I think where we're going, Ash isn't going to be useful. Circular. Even defend. Okay, Hunik is another deck I like. I like a lot of decks that tend to be disliked, I guess. But not all of them. But yeah, I will even say Runic Fountain needs to be unlimited. I like KT a lot. I like KT a lot. Well, there's one thing I don't like about KT. I don't like that Rotary and reveals. I feel like if they just remove that text from Rotary, every KT card can be a 3. Oh, thank you, I guess. Like, that's Sigma. You can special this. Okay, I right clicked and I let him get the Sigma out, but that was way too funny. The Modoro won't check the Sigma if I didn't right click. That is true. Always negate Sigma. Sigma, Sigma boy. And the scoop. I would like to back check that with my friend Reggie. If you like KT, you are Upstein. Okay, Pushy well. But Pushy had she got to 6,000 viewers yesterday because she was on Twitch front page. And she was still calling people pedophiles. Classic Pushy. Not single going second card, by the way. You own an island? What the fuck do you mean you own an island? Tier strongest indeed. But can tier beat Branded going second? I don't know. I feel like this guy, Milo, is even like a tournament player. You like it? 32C. Oh, it's Draco. This is so fucking hard for tier. Well, I do. I don't play Exit on this deck. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. since so many fusion decks started to run Dimension Barrier, I don't know, I feel like it's not the most amazing card in the current format, but maybe you are right, because Branded, Kultun, those are definitely some significant decks. And I kept going second. Exactly, the card isn't going to do you any favor going second. And going first, you just combo and win. Maybe. And unless you're on a deck with triple trust, then I think the barrier would be justifiable because you just trust into it. Is so Jover. Secretarian. Is this what people say mid-range? Is this the famous mid-range Dracotail board? The wholesome, honest board with like 4 interactions? Like the white boy? Yeah, the white boy does other one, but even before white boy, they called they had Vert Vines to get you a lot. I guess they definitely wouldn't have Equasia without white boy. I cannot activate effects of dragons and spellcasters. Do I care about it? I don't think so. I care about everything else though. I don't know, I guess I target the Wabubu. Okay, Vert Vines, but can we agree Vert is the war criminal here? Maybe, maybe. It's a weird case, because we... As much as I like Branded, we have to agree, Branded Fusion is kinda overloaded. And yeah, I guess in the Branded archetype that's fine. But for most of the time, Verti was fine too. Even though it's only illegal in Master Duel, Verti wasn't really abused that much. Verti is a painter who got rejected from art school. Graphic is more pointed toward detail. True, true. That being said, I would like Brenda to be hit as well. Now Brenda the synchro plays most. They already didn't even want to be using Branded Fusion. It was like Plan D, with Plan C, Plan B, Plan A being better. What is he even making? Oh, I see. I don't have normal summon. I'm very much out of resources. Prevent Fusion is checked by both FNV and Flame. Yeah, and that's true about Vert. It doesn't care about the restrictions on the card it's sending. Kind of like Hallback skipping costs when copying cards. People will play headlights. No, they will not. No, they will not. That card is a package of 3 bricks. Not just bricks, they are worse than bricks. You draw one, and it's actually negative for you. People are not gonna do that. Not on good deck building. 3 bricks in a 40 card deck means you're going to be seeing at least one uh, in 1/3 of your matches. Missing the point? Maybe, maybe. I think I still get the discard, which is kind of fucked up. I can stop him from drawing one by shuffling, but that's Giga Cope. I mean, it's pretty doomed right now. Common denominator is Vert. I mean, give me a moment to read what you're saying. Fusion Destiny. I mean, I think it's fine. I think we're beyond the point where Vert sending those cards is problematic. Oh, right, wait. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Since I'm not on... No, I don't see. This is the Brilliant Fusion. What do you mean I cannot Brilliant Fusion? What am I missing one? Amethyst is square with there. It's just every Gem Knight out of the deck? Yes, that seems to be the case. The common denominator is broken and fun fusion cards. Do not deal with fusion, it's like the OG extra deck mechanic. It wasn't even called an extra deck, it was a fusion deck back then. That is pure solve. Sorry, my lesbian fusion, it's... I think I understand the pasta right now, the branded pasta. It's been a while, it's funny, now that branded got strong, I haven't seen the pasta in a while. This is a good Imperm. Imperm is pretty decent card into branded. So I really don't want to misuse it. If I wanna be ready to Ash branded fusion, I have to use Imperm here. Branded every game in every rank, they don't even play Branded Fusion, yeah. Autopilot deck, I think it's supposed to be far from that, but it's so overtuned that you can kind of just click buttons and get enough interaction. Okay. That is a 60 power tool, by the way. There's been a couple of decks like that, like Kultun is like that too. Where the deck has very high skill ceiling, but it's overtuned that you can kind of just click random buttons. And if you're going first, the sequencing at first is also very simple. Like you just play around draw in order to get Rotary Q in the graveyard. When Branded Fusion was at 3, it was so broken. It's a deck that has been strong many times in many different interactions. Because Konami just keeps... Like every time Branded is too weak for a while, Konami makes sure to bring them up to shape. Now they don't even need Branded Fusion. That did kill a little bit of their identity. I like the current Branded a lot. It just said that it's overtuned. I can recognize that. I like this. I mean, I can criticize some things about the current design. It's very resilient to hand traps, way too resilient. There's not a single hand trap other than Maxi and Shifter that kills them. That's an issue for sure. But other than that, I like how the cards are designed. Like they're fun to play. They're very flexible deck building. Konami killing deck identity? No way. Yeah, that sadly has happened a bunch of times. RF Harpy Feather. What is the RF Harpy Feather Duster? File finish? That's what you mean? Yeah, the hand traps, they're way too resilient to all of them. Like, it's okay for them to design decks to be strong into specific hand traps, but Branded right now is just strong into all of them. There was an event free for it. Was that like very, very long ago? Because I started playing Master Duel when Labyrinth released. So I didn't get any of that. Not too long? Really? Well, Runic I think released with Labyrinth or very shortly after. That is a Garnet. I don't want to be opening Garnet. This is one push regardless if he has Ash. And this is also a hand where having Seraph Knight could let me extend. It's fine, trust, it's worth trying. Yes, Retribution. I'm not even completely sure if I want to go into Kit here. Probably. The thing is that Amethyst Gold removed the back row. I think this is just the most flexible option. And if he tries to do something here, this gives me the biggest chance of being able to extend. I could also get Sharon to stand nappy. That could be a play. Migu, my brain is at full capacity now. Into Alvas. Okay. You're really just giving me the mill 5 right away, sure. You know what I wish I had now? I wish I had F and V in the deck. And then I could steal the Mirror Jade. And I could use it. You wish you had Mervy, that is also true. And that's kind of fucked up. This is also wrong. I don't know why I pulled the trigger on Tirkash. I needed to use Talent first. Maybe he tries Retribution. He does not. I don't know why I do this. I don't even know if I want to punish Iron. Okay, need to bait Retribution, Mirror Jade. Somehow, and then make, I don't know, Agnum Day. Now I have his one talent, Jesus Christ. So talent take, he changes this banishes the Tirkash and I'm out of place. So it has to be draw 2 and I have to draw into another play. Oh, what the fuck? That does not work. If I open at one Aqua, I could extend with Gemnet Fusion. Like, he could negate the Gemnet Fusion and I just recycle it and use it again. Well, GG. Q, I don't think she ever had a cut-in, did she? Am I tripping? Maybe she did. Wait, she does, she does. Is it not in the game? I don't even know anymore, I'm yapping. But I think she does have animation. Like, I feel like my brain can recall it. I feel like I can play it in my mind. I'm on console and I don't see it. Was there a setting to turn it off, which would be a bit weird if it toggled off automatically? Summon cut-ins. Обвожим. Yeah, I feel like it does exist. I think Sapphire is fine. I'm discarding this Maxi if I'm even happy. Maxi for my deck is fake as a import piece. Don't have any hand trap I can actually draw into. Mill 8 feel great. Took it out. I'll try to, I guess, double check it afterward. I chained wrong, by the way. I should add Rain first and then happy discard him. Whatever, I don't need the Maxi. I'm kinda passing out on rank 4 here. So this whole Gem Knight play is cute, but like you don't need these extra deck slots to get the extra push or whatever you want to call it. Catch C! That's kind of fucked up. I could recycle them right now if I had Seraph Knight. I'll just send it and negate search, I guess. I'm not losing the Requiem by doing this, right? No, I should have just used Ash Blossom. I should have just used Ash Blossom. Like this card I banished, I don't want it to be banished. And there was no need to. Where is my animation? MD Pro does have a lot more. They have. I only use MD Pro once I prefer Omega. But MD Pro animations is really cool. I used it once to test White Forest Centurion. And I normal Primera and there's an animation for Primera and I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. They showed part these animations to Master Duel. into White Forest. Or, I mean, Elf Note. Elf Note Cool Tune. We might see Q animation. This end board kinda sucks. I want to ideally end on a bound WP without having to resummon WP. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I have more than enough to do that. Oh, I did it wrong. I wanted to use this to shuffle sequence, whatever. Doesn't actually matter much. The end board sucks who? Bruh. I guess potentially my opponent, if he wins. It could be a tiny bit better. I could have Gem Knight Fusion on rotation for infinite about this card, and that's about it. And I would be using a bow right here to... I guess there isn't anything significant to summon anyway. God, not even Fairy Snow. Actually, there's an argument to using Lacrima right away. How about no? About no? Sure, we can leave Kid Cows on the field. Nothing bad will happen, right? If I had Snow on Graveyard, it would be so much better. Like, Snow flipping this down would be very efficient removal for Elf Note. And then I would have another Snow, 2 banishes. I would be Gucci. If he tries to count by my Ash, I can just shuffle it. We'll wait for normal summon. Oh, wait. He can set the trap from graveyard, no? He can't? We have 2 banishes left. Okay, no Q animation, so haven't we been tripping out this time? I know, I feel like I can remember vaguely an animation. But I could be wrong, maybe it's a Mandela effect type shit. I'm really scared of the fact he has something to chain to that. MD Pro has animation, I guess. It could be from just watching people do combo lines in MD Pro and stuff. I feel like he has KTS in hand, and if he does, then he does beat my board. I put him rigging my top deck. He has KTS, Jesus Christ. This is very custom hand from him, and unfortunate because my moves were garbage. I don't know what I should do. I feel like I cannot let him rig my top deck. Turn skipping is fun. I agree with that. Quick effect was spell 100%. I wonder if there was a way for me to play around it with the knowledge. Fun for the pilot? True. Well, shufflers do nothing in this matchup. What's crazy is that the shuffler code beat trap, so trap was never a threat. Okay, whatever he's trying to do, he is struggling to find the line. My timer is gigafuck too. Oh, another Q in hand. You go second anyway, you would? Well, I went first and I lost because my mills was just really bad. But I feel like the Agnum Day experience is not working, and that's kind of sad, but also kind of cool that I can go back to Seraph Knight. Even though full get white pity, opponent cannot do much. Oh, imagine I was Brandon, this will die to one Fallen and Virtuous. One very. How do I beat that with one very? I feel like I don't even want to do this. What can I draw that changes everything? Instant fusion? Doesn't even work. It covers it in the graveyard. I have to let him get one draw or one search, one whatever the fuck he wants to do. One synchro. Inspector, Border, and Debugger. Well, time to go next, I guess. Yeah, that happens, sadly. Some games are just hand and coin comparison. Way too many games. Wildness. Wildness protects from destruction. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Do I just pull the band-aid, rip the band-aid out and banish back to back. I feel like there's a very big chance I regret this. We need rock, paper, scissors, not bullshit coin toss. It would be exactly the same. Like, if you're doing coin rock, paper, scissors into someone you don't know, it's still purely random. There's no mind game in there. If you're like happening to match with the same player or someone you already know, I guess there's a bit of a mind game. Like, if there was a rock, paper, scissors in the game, I will hope that there's also an option to just do it automatically, which is what I will do. Just less stressful, and in the end it's basically the same. Your chances are still higher? I don't think so. Bye bye, Kawaidu. Bye bye, Requiem. Do I need Requiem though? I don't think so. Fuck, I needed that. No, this is correct. This is correct. This is very scuffed but correct. And I also just lose. I cannot get Vital, and back to back is coming back for Grand Game. I don't have Desiree. Oh my god, my mouse. I don't think I had victory, but let me calculate. What did I have on the field again? I had a ball. How much defense do you have? 2000. I actually did have little. I punch into this Krakow with Agnum, and then Agnum effect bring the fusion Lacrima, punch into the guy in defense with Lacrima equipped with Agnum, and then punch with about that 8200 damage. Actually had little. Oh well. Kill Isu. Oh no, not the rank match. Not the going second the rank match. That isn't a system that you won't fix the coin, only if the game was like, if you win, you go second. Yeah, they just add pseudo RNG. I don't think it needs to specifically be win, lose, win. But pseudo RNG could fix the problem. So like, you can still go, let's say, going second 3 matches in a row, but you don't go 4 matches in a row, and the game makes sure that you get those coins compensated. Yeah, no coin and being pure random, that would already be an improvement. For sure, for sure. It's so stupid that Senpai gets to build go second every time. It was. Like, going second in Master Duel is way buffed because they can build with the knowledge that they're actually going second every time. My phone is really struggling to charge sometimes. Like, some days it charges normally, other days it takes like hours to get a couple percent. I know what gives, I guess I need a replacement. This one has a couple of years. Also, this music is kind of stressful. Need to replace the battery, the forbidden pillow. I know, to me it's so fucking funny that the batteries can inflate when they're like low health. It's kind of fucked up when you think about the implications and how dangerous and pollutant it is. You don't like inflation. This deck has a quick play banish tree from graveyard. That's kind of scary. Everything has an end except Branded and Strikers. That's the driver. I see you defending heroes. Who? No, no one mentioned that heroes. You're the one mentioning heroes. You heroes. The true never-ending arc. I don't know if that's true. Like, it's the most supported archetype, yes. But that doesn't mean it has been consistently good. I think it has been consistently rogue and playable, but not exactly good. Like, maybe I'm yapping, but I feel like Branded has been tiered for longer than Heroes, even though Heroes has been. It's a much older archetype that has been playable for a much longer duration. They go first, they win hatching. Sometimes. Sometimes they also cannot really play through untrap. How do I put this hollow core in the graveyard? I mean, I have a very convenient way right there, I know. Yeah, I'm not liking this version with no Seraph Knight. I will always want to use this version before Brilliant Fusion, but because I don't have Seraph Knight, I have to Brilliant Fusion first. What do you think of Kovad? I have not read the card, but I know a lot of Tearlaments players that are very hyped for it. They are legitimately convinced that Hovad will save tier. Like every Hovad card is one card combo into Curious, something like that. And they're good meals. Swap in cups. More swap for the pile. Maybe. CC. No. 75 card swap incoming. I might play one Snake Eye match after this. To cope with the fact that I just dehunked. Hey, at least I'm dehunking to a bow. I don't mind dehunking to... Basically, my second card competing with my favorite card. Okay, Hovercore is banished. I don't care so much about having Amethyst on the field now. Too broke for the chaos shit? Oh, we're probably not getting it in a while. It will take some months. But if I feel a lot of swap, I will. Will use it. Potentially. If opponent can't differentiate 60 cards and 65, why not play it? 60 away is something else. So there's that with one negate, one banish, one pop, and all the magical musketeer bullshit. I really want to keep the 4 on the field. I guess I'm keeping the 4 on the field. I should have tier cash. Whatever. Doesn't actually mean anything. Wait, really? That doesn't search him another spell? Oh, okay, I see. You can use the spells from hand, that's the issue. They will be negating from graveyard too. It's kind of scary. Yeah, yeah. Pop Brifu. Brifu sucks going second. That's known. I much prefer that one Epirim over Engraver. If he has Dancing Needle, I'm pretty cooked. We don't have Dancing Needle. Nah, I just get some SC negated. I still have to get through about. That's like the last thing I need to get through. How do I do that? I'm missing one body. If I had one more body, I could go SP, banish Abao. And then this goes into Requiem, into Lacrima. Make Tugares. No, I'm missing two bodies. I'm missing two bodies. I'm really just missing. I think one body, yeah, because okay, again, SP, banish this, Requiem into Lacrima into Dugares, and then if I had another White Fiend, I would use it on SP to make what's the name? Make Fusion Lacrima, equip it with Agnum, follow it to Gareth and win. But I'm missing one body. I don't know. We don't know. Like to Gareth, even if I go for the draw too, because it's not a non-summon effect, it's always going to be cooked by a ball. Man, if only Ovokor was not banished right now, I would be able to negate Yval. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I can still SP, but is it even good? I'm missing out on meta noise. If he has all the Finsmith Grand Game, I do not win. And the Hovercore deck hasn't been treating me well, but somehow the vanilla tier has been. Somehow this has been treating me well. What is this even? Oh, it's just this shit, but instead of unicorn, it's imperms. I'll probably do one more game and then call it. Kraken 6969. I'm going now. Sorry for the bad words. What bad words? I'm not even sure what you're talking about. You're fine. Well, good night and yeah, hope the rest of your week was great. I'm saying that just because the weekend is ending. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. That's what I want to say. Good night too. I could have said bird, no reason not to. Phobos, I have to negate. I'll play Octopath 2 before well. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, that didn't really count as a match. But yeah, with the Hollow Court here, I felt like I'm missing out on a lot of pushes because on standard build I just make Dugares, but on that build I'm trying to make the Hollow Core Omni negate. So like I'm spending more extra slots to achieve the same. End of main phase. What
Ai,
did Bro mean
Malcottle,
by this?
não sente. Eu gosto de mamar. Nos peitos da Kitty Kalos. Eu gosto de mamar, porque a carta é minha.
Porque carta? Automod snipe me, did it? I'm on Shatrino. Shatrino doesn't even tell me what you are trying to say. So if there's not a mod to approve your message, I will not be doing it myself. I am sorry to tell you. My god, this hand plays bad into draw. Fenrir would have won into it. It's funny because this is literally my best deck into draw, my best version of tier. And somehow this hand does nothing into it. I mean, it could if I went Fenrir first. What the heck is this? Is one engraver Vito? I think with Agnum it is, but I didn't hit the Ash, so it's not. God fucking damn it. I'm definitely not playing at my full potential. I think one engraver is Vito. Let me do the math, I guess. One engraver is indeed Vito, so I just missed Vito. I just right-clicked Unicorn, god damn it. I'm just content brain at the moment. Definitely not in the right state of mind to be playing and thinking. Gonna get Din Din, be right back. Heartbeat is a strong card into Centurion. Definitely something to keep in mind. That is his top deck. Going to ash this because I did not use Engraver. I ended up not using Unicorn effect either. Black holes, that's crazy. Oh, and he just has the extra. Okay, GG. Oh my god, that was a big throw. That was such a big throw. Especially starting from the fact that I didn't even need to play into draw. I guess the cash steal cards that I've been saying are bad, they truly are bad. Uh, like Failure Code beat draw. I know, I think for today I am done. I'm not really in the greatest mindset to be playing actual bit spaced out. And then tomorrow I will probably come back with something more like this, which is just the same deck as the Unicorn one, except all the cards that I say are bad were replaced with non-engine. I'm not sure if Imperm is the non-engine I want to be playing, but it's definitely one that cannot be bad. Okay, let's raid. It's either Mips or Ember. Meta Week. Mips is playing Meta Weekly. I guess we can raid Mips. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for coming and hanging around, Sarah. Let me give you a quick shout out before I leave, I guess. Why not? There's so many people in my chat that I should have shouted out, but I guess the same way I'm spaced out in the game, I'm spaced out streaming too. Anyway, I did have fun even though the progress was neutral. Alright, thank you so much one more time for hanging around. Bye bye, good night.